That was more staged than a Tyler Perry production of Medea Runs for President. I lived in Harlem long enough to know that gunshots do not sound like making popcorn on the stove. Where'd the blood come from? So in theater, in movies, they have what's called blood pellets. They even, people use them in Halloween. It's basically like a pellet of fake blood that's in your mouth, and when you crush it, the blood comes out. To be frank, Small Hands Trump would not respond by raising his fist in the air triumphantly were an actual attempt made on his life. This was, I believe, done to try to show his strength counter to Biden's fragility. But oh my God.
This woman is completely unhinged. 100%. I don't even know how y'all wind up following Amanda Seals, or that you guys think that she is some kind of forward thinker. Or maybe not you guys, because I know that you guys that's rocking with us over here at the Anton Daniels channel, you guys can see through the BS, and that you're not at all impressed with a lot of these people that call themselves thinkers, or whatever it is, that they think that they smart at. I just think that they're unhinged, and it's an opportunity for them to continue to capitalize off of their audience in order to bring more visibility to the ignorant. Right? Ignorance begat ignorance, and so it's easy for them to just use this as a conspiracy theory. Everything is a conspiracy theory. I guess the woman that died behind him, that was a conspiracy theory. I'm assuming that the shooter dying is a conspiracy theory, right? The thing that you always want to do, especially in the beginning, is you always want to give the benefit of the doubt, because it's important for us to take all precautions necessary to prevent this ever from happening. No president or former president or person that's running for president of the United States of America should ever be shot in the ear at all, whatsoever. It's so, listen, let's assume that this is planned. You know how many moving parts, you know how, Jesus. Okay, so think about what she's saying, and let's just explore what she's saying. Let's throw away all other conspiracy theories, and let's just go based off of how smart she is, and let's break it down, right? So the blood, squeeze it in his mouth, and then he gets it on his ear. He gets it out of his mouth and he put it on his ear, right? And those weren't real shots, like she says. That was like popcorn, because she's intimately familiar with shots, and the distance between, and the sound, and all of that stuff, and the speed of sound, and all of that. So she's familiar with all of that. And though those weren't real shots, somebody really died behind him. But those were real shots that killed the person behind him. But it wasn't real shots that went off that she's talking about, that was on the live stream. That was like popcorn. That was popcorn. And then it wasn't real shots as far as the person dying and getting killed that actually made the attempt. And so it's all staged, just so they can show Trump's strength in comparison to Biden's fragility. As though Trump was not already winning in every single state. And so them missing by mere millimeters, and it actually being confirmed from the hospital that he went to the hospital, and all of this, all of that is all staged. It's just 100% all put together. No leaks. Because at some point, I'm sure somebody's going to come out, and say that it's similar to what was, conveyed as far as all of the conspiracy theories with regard to 9/11. And I don't believe that personally that 9/11 went the way that they advertised it or portrayed it to be. But that's a whole nother conversation. Let me tell you something, bro. When you have people that hate certain things or hate certain people, is never going to be a way for you to ever convince them, or they're never going to be objective enough to actually make or draw a conclusion that's logical. because everything becomes illogical. And by default, because they don't like something or because they don't like somebody, it's always going to be the other way around, right? When I hear her speak, when I heard her speak on Club Shay Shay, when people send me her dumbass, perspective and views and all of this stuff, and she rants and she goes off on different people and all of this stuff, I don't hear intelligence. I don't hear somebody that's supposedly too smart for their own good. I hear somebody that's trying to portray uh through craziness, because they always want to act like, oh, the world is against me and they think that I'm crazy, but I'm really woke and all of this stuff. I hear one of these fake woke people that by default is always going to be in the negative and always think negative, and everything that they talk about is negative, but they're going to cloak it under the guise of, but I'm really fighting for you to be able to wake up and I'm being persecuted, and so this is my view and so you should listen to me. This woman is completely unhinged. And everybody that think and associate with her, I have to question, and I got to look at them sideways, because I'm like, why would you listen to this idiot? 100%. And I'm just amazed. I'm confused why we wouldn't take serious, because it's the reason why. Why wouldn't we take serious? Let me just stay on point. Why wouldn't we take serious the possibility of an assassination on a presidential candidate? Why wouldn't we? He's leading in every single poll, every single swing state since the debate has automatically swung his way. 100%. You know they're going to do an FBI investigation, even though that's the organization that they leveraged against him in order to try to make sure that they painted him out to be a bad guy. You know that they're going to have every single American resource, because he's not even the president of the United States. The most powerful person and the most powerful people in the country are the ones that's then persecuting him and throwing all of these trumped up charges against him. So you know they're going to do a full fledged, leveraged, every piece of technology, pull every camera investigation to find out what's going on. And you're telling me that they're willing to go against the powers that be just to stage something in order to show strength, where he's already overwhelmingly winning, according to every single poll and every single evaluation of what is going on in the presidential election, all the way to the point to where it's being reported that they're doing a test of Kamala Harris going against Trump, what the possibilities would be at the poll. And then I actually watched, because I don't like to just go by what y'all send me. I watched other things that she was saying on her Instagram, in which she went live and she was saying, all of this nonsense, and then she went off on every Democratic leader for even issuing a statement in support of the fact that nobody should be have an assassination attempt on their life, regardless of what side of the political aisle you on. That nobody should have that, right? And so she criticized that because she didn't like him, and she was basically conveying, based off of what I was able to draw from the conversation, that some people deserve certain things because of how it is that they're painted inside of the media, whether it's true or not. And these are the people that y'all follow and y'all look to for advice and insight, and y'all follow these people and think that they deep thinkers. Amazing. I'm curious as to what y'all think. Make sure y'all tap inside of the Patreon. Link is in the description, as well as pinned to the top of the chat if you're looking to rock out with a group of people that's really going in the direction that you want to go. And then in addition to that, Teach Hanley 40% off your first order plus 20% off for life. That link is in the description also. I'm curious as to what y'all think inside of the comments. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all later, man. Peace.